Hi, and welcome to video number 4 in our study Uninvited by Lysa TerKeurst. Yesterday, we talked about circumstantial identity and how when we put our identity in circumstances, that it makes us insecure and vulnerable to rejection. Lysa says on page 18, it is time to stop the lies and devastating hurt stemming from this kind of circumstantial identity. We must tie our identities to our unchanging, unflinching, unyielding, undeniably good and unquestionably loving God. And the ties that truly bind me to Him and the truth of who I am in Him are given to me in those quiet moments where I say to Him, I am yours, God. See, I am not who that guy says I am. I am not who that girl says I am. I am not who social media likes and comments say I am. I am not who the grades, to-do lists, messes, and mess-ups say I am. I am not who the scale says I am or the sum total of what my flaws say I am. I am going to stop flirting with the unstable things of this world so I can fall completely in love with you, Jesus. I am loved, I am held, I am yours, I am forever yours. The more intimacy like this that I have or we have with God, the more secure our identity is. Now that we know this, the question becomes, how do we live this? We need to develop an intimacy-based identity that starts with 3 questions. Those 3 questions are, is God good? Is God good to me? And do I trust God to be good? Using truth as our guide to answer these questions will reveal the stable boards that will hold us up. The first question, is God good? We discussed this a little bit in our last study with Max Lucado's You'll Get Through This. His goodness has been apparent since the creation. When He formed and shaped and painted and sculpted this world and its creatures into being, His goodness seeped in with every thought and every touch. Genesis 1:31, God saw all that He had made, and it was very good. And there was evening and there was morning the 6th day. When Adam and Eve chose to sin, their sin infected and infiltrated the goodness of all that God had made. There are still good things in this world. The world is no longer perfect reflection of God's goodness. See, when sin entered into the world, it broke the goodness of God's design. And sin absolutely breaks God's heart. But in no way did sin affect the goodness of God. It affected the goodness of His design, but it does not affect God in any way. Though we are affected by the sin of the world, God's goodness will eventually set the world right. Meanwhile, we need to hold on to the truth that God is good. In the next video, we will uncover the truths behind the question, is God good to me? I hope you'll be with us. God bless, take care, and have an awesome day.